Hi, Jessica. Well, I know we just got out of our session today, and I just want to go over the session rating scale. Do you remember we did this after the second session?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, so the process is going to be the same. I'm going to ask you a couple of things and have you mark them, and then we'll go back and discuss them. Sounds good?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So today we talked about multiple things, and if you're confused or anything, just let me know. So the first one is we're going to talk about the relationship between me and you. Do you feel heard, understood, and respected? If not, you can mark down here like before, and if you do, then you mark up here. Okay. So
Let me hold on.
okay, you can.
Okay.
So the next one is goals and topics. I know today we talked about you've been sleeping for at least 6 hours so far.
Yes, I have.
Ooh, so that's good. That's good. That's really good. Really good. So today in our session, the lower end, it says we did not work on what I wanted to talk about or what I wanted to work on, and on the latter end, we worked on and talked about what I wanted to work on and talk about.
Well, the only concern that can I explain now?
Oh, if you want to, you
Or
can.
you want me to wait till after?
No,
I
you
can
can.
wait. I'm gonna wait till after.
Okay. So next we're gonna talk about my approach, how I interact with you. Do you feel that my approach is good for you, or do you feel that my approach is not good for you? Okay. And the last one says, do you feel like there was anything missing today in the session, or on this end overall today's session was right for me? Okay. So for you feel heard, understood, and respected. I see you can mark kind of high up here. Can you explain a little about why you marked there?
Well, I feel like we are still concentrating on the things like my sleep. You definitely acknowledge that I've been able to sleep better for 6 months. I mean, not 6 months, sorry. Um, 6 hours out of the day, and that's definitely been one of the things I feel like you've understood and been able to provide an intervention for me to get there. So I definitely feel like you understand and you hear me because of my improvement. But yeah, I feel like it's getting a lot better.
Well, that's really good. And at any time during our sessions, if you do not feel heard, understood, and respected, just stop me and say, whoa, whatever, and we can adjust it right then and there before moving on. Because I want you to feel heard, understood, and respected.
Mm-hmm.
So next, goals and topics. You say you had concern about us talking about what you wanted to talk about and work on.
Yes, for the most part, we've been talking about everything that I wanted to talk about, but I noticed that it's kind of like you don't focus on my spirituality, and that's something that I really wanted to talk about, and it's the sixth session, and I haven't been able to, you haven't really brought it up, so and that's something I'd like to talk about more at the next session if possible.
Okay.
But,
Well, I really, really appreciate that feedback, and I apologize for that. And starting that session, we'll dig into it, and we'll get to the bottom of everything, and we'll work on that.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So next was the therapist's approach. You rated that. I guess I was kind of a good approach.
Yeah, it was definitely a better approach. I kind of feel, let me see, how can I say it? I mean, overall, it's been a lot better. So, but I can say it's just, you're a great therapist, so.
Oh, thanks. Is there anything I can do better for the remainder of our time together? I know you mentioned before that you maybe want some water or something. Anything?
Well, I've noticed it's been really hot in here.
Okay.
And, maybe I don't know if you can work on that, but I don't know. I don't like being hot. So.
Okay, well, I want you to be comfortable because it'll make our sessions way better. Because no one wants to be hot and muddy. So I'll definitely talk to the maintenance man and I'll get that worked on and see what we can do about that.
Thank you.
And the last one is overall. Overall, you said that today's session was right for you. Can you elaborate a little on that?
I mean, I just kind of feel that, like I said the first time, that you understood and respect me. You understand and respect me, and then for the most part, we were able to talk about everything that I wanted to talk about, and you focused on me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like well, yeah, basically you focused on me, and overall your approach is good. So that's why I feel this overall session for today was excellent.
Well, I'm here to work for you, so I want to make this experience the best possible. I know you're new to the therapy thing, so I want this your first time to be a good one. I want to help you. By the end of this, we will have you sleep in 8 hours.
8 hours? I'm hoping to.
Hopefully.
I'm hoping to.
Well, I really thank you for being honest, and I thank you for taking the time out to complete this scale. And I'll see you next week.
All right, see you
See
next
you.
week.